Alright, off to a not so clean start. The fender is dipping in right there. I gotta fix this. This is gonna bother me. So what you can do in this situation is get in behind there and put a shim behind it. But it almost looks like the door is sticking out. Maybe not. But yeah, the fender does not fit up the best. Don't like that. So I'm gonna mess with this a little bit. Let me look at this fender again. Alright, yeah, this fender needs to come out some. So that I got the seal stuck right here. Alright. Let me mess with this a little bit. Maybe I'll get it to fit better. Alright, so as long as you don't go overboard, shims are okay. I use shims all the time, okay? It's a damaged car. You're gonna have shims, okay? So I use some shims. Get some dirt and paint. I'll tell you this, the paint suit that I wore when I painted all this stuff, I think a paint suit is a good idea, but I don't think I'm going to get those breathable ones again. They made like a lot of fuzz, and I was on the second coat on the hood. After I sprayed it, I went back and I found a fuzzy on the hood that came from the paint suit that I was wearing. So I'll probably just get a regular paint suit from here on out, but yeah, those breathable ones, I did not like that. And then I had like a whole bunch of what looked like loose fuzzies that were about to come off of that suit just from moving around. So yeah, that created half of the dust that I got, which I didn't get a lot this time. Turned out pretty good, but unfortunately I did get a hair on the hood, which happens, especially when you have 4 cats. I do have a review this video. I put LEDs in these new headlights, but a company sent me out LEDs, and these look a lot nicer. So the box is covered in dust right now. So let me show you what we got. So I was thinking this brand was flashark until I seen the emblem, and now I noticed that it is flashark. So it's yeah, they look really nice too. Let me open this thing up. So now these are fanless LED bulbs. They just have a heat sink on them. And I would tell you from experience, the best ones that I've used in the past were fanless. Beam Tech were the ones I was buying, and I really liked them. They worked really good, but you didn't have to listen to the fans sitting there running on them, which my fog lights have fans on them, okay? So you don't have to worry about this heavy-duty fan cooling your bulbs off. They work just the way they are. So let me get the headlights out. This is going to be a lot simpler to do right now because the headlights are out, and I'll show you how these go in. The ones that were in there, I had a lot of trouble getting them in, but it was kind of the way they were made, and I already tested these ones and they work really good. I haven't tried to put them in this housing yet, but yeah, they work really good. Alright, so the ones that are currently in here are Lasfit? I don't know. They change colors if you turn them on and off, but you look how tight this fan is in here, which I don't know if we're going to have more or less room with these on, but you're supposed to be able to twist these. You're supposed to be able to twist these and pull these out, and I had a heck of a time putting them in there. So we might have a heck of a time getting them out. Okay, let me get some pliers. I don't recommend you do this, but I didn't pay for these bulbs. They sent them to me a long time ago. I used them, did not like them. It was just the application. It was a Civic I had a long time ago. Okay. You see how tight that was? So there's a channel on here, and there's a ring that goes into the normal bulb housing here, right there. this metal ring here, and it just clips in like the normal bulb does. So take that out. Let's get one of these new bulbs. Now they come with instructions, and they even tell you how to orient these, where this shade should be, and everything, which I thought was pretty nice because I don't remember ever getting an LED bulb that actually gave you thorough instructions on how to install them, the orientation of them and everything. So you can see it tells you everything in here. But anyways, these rings twist and come off. There we go. Then you're gonna put your bulb through here. There. Worked it around that plastic boot or that plastic adapter inside. Now I should be able to put this in, lock it, and twist it. There you go. And that was so much easier. Oh my gosh, so much easier. So then it should be sitting like 12 o'clock. LED should face, 3 to 9. That's how the directions show. So yeah, let's go ahead and do the second headlight, and then we'll get these in and we'll test them out. Now since I just put these lights in and then had to make some adjustments and all that stuff, my one light is a little higher than the other. I figured the driver's side one, because that had the most damage over here, it's going to be the one that's off. I know I adjusted the lights the last time I had them in, but now my adjustments are probably different. So I'm going to go ahead and adjust the beams here, and you can watch it on the garage door here, and you'll see low beam is not a crisp straight line. It goes over and then cuts up, but as long as you got that straight line even on both sides and have it low enough, you should be good. High beam's more of a center pattern, and I'll show it to you here. So I'd like to thank flashark for sending these lights out for me. They're actually really nice. I do like them. They're quiet. You don't hear any fans blowing until I put this bumper on and put the fog lights on. Then you'll hear them. Nice additive to this. It's going to make it look good in the front. So, and they installed way easier than these other ones I had. So thanks again for sending those out. And if you guys want to get yourself a set of those, there's going to be a discount down in the description. They have other items on there, so go there and check their site out, see what they have. Maybe they have some stuff for your car. Before I go and just throw the front bumper on, I did get new clips for the side. It's always a smart idea when you have a front end collision, the clips that hold the bumper on, to get new ones, because they might be broken and you can't tell, and then until you get it finished and you go to clip the bumper in and the bumper sags or it doesn't sit right, it's normally because your clips are broken or they're just not sitting in there right. So we got two new ones here. I'm going to throw these on real quick. The old one's still on this side. I think this one's fine, but I'm going to replace it anyway since I'm doing them. And then we'll get that side. I didn't put the I need to clip the inner fender up in on that side yet. And then we should be ready to throw this front bumper on. I think this thing's going to look sweet. So anyways, all right, let's throw these clips on. Now there is one downside. This thing's looking spectacular. It looks awesome. Actually looks better than I expected. The radiator fans never kicked on, and I turned the AC on, and I don't think the AC is working. So I went ahead and did an actuation test on the fans. As you listen, the new fans do work. So that means we lost our refrigerant. So that means that we got a leak somewhere. I suspect there's several places it could be. I suspect it's right on the condenser in the front, the fittings. I'm pretty sure they were pretty crappy looking, and I still rolled with it. So I kind of want to take this bumper off again anyways. Not right now, but I kind of want to get the original. You know, I said replace the bumper clips whenever you do something like this. These aftermarket bumper clips I got, these cheap ones, the bumper will not go in far enough with these on here. I don't like them. They're crap. So let me show you. With them on there, the bumper doesn't line up top. Now down here you can do your adjustment because you tighten the screw up down there. This screw over here went in, but it didn't tighten up, so it's already popped out, and it's not fitting really good up here either. That whole clip, and it had extra plastic on it. Honestly, I should just throw that one back in real quick, because I know that one was okay. In fact, I think I'm going to go ahead and do that, because this one's stripped out. I wasn't very happy about that. So anyways, I'm glad that my radiator fans work anyways, but the coolant leak, that sucks. Or not coolant leak, refrigerant leak. It sucks. Alright, I ended up putting the factory ones back on. This one doesn't fit any better, but this side does. So now it lines up. Yeah, so I don't know what was wrong with the factory one. These aftermarket ones just suck. I don't know what. Maybe it's the bumper? I don't know. But I think these came when I bought, what was it, the headlights? And it came with brackets to go around the headlights, and it came with these. And I was just like, I'll just throw new ones in. Yeah. No, I'm going to throw them in the trash. I'm fairly certain it's the fittings on the condenser, and I can't remember if I put dye in it. Let me see. I did put something in there. I put this in. No, there's no dye in that. I do have dye, and we can incorporate that into the system, and we will be. I have several things to dye. That's not dye. This is dye, and you can tell by the color. I hate to just throw that in. I'm pretty sure that I do have an AC seal kit, and let me go look. They're green O-rings, and I got them for like a Chevy or whatever, but they'll work for this too if they're the right size. All right, I did find it. So I should have the ones that fit inside of here. There's several different O-rings, but yeah, we'll throw some new ones in. Hopefully it works. Also, being that that was the only thing that we actually broke loose on the air conditioning system, the condenser was broken. It's a good chance that it didn't seal up when we put it back together. It could have got some dirt on it when I put it back together, or the O-ring could have been tore, and I just didn't notice it. So the Honda's done. We've actually been driving it. It's legal. Ashley drove it the last 2 days. She actually took a road trip in it, and she doesn't like it. Anyways, right in front of me is a vehicle that's going to replace it. I went and got another project. So you'll see that in the future. I'm going to try to leave that out of this video. But the wing came for this, and it would have been awesome to complete this. But this wing is made for a model that doesn't already have this wing on it. So we're going to add it to the end of this wing. Okay, it's on. I don't care. It's not going to fit perfect. But I see where there's screws down here. If I can get this off here, I can screw it right into this thing, and then we can mount this one back on. So let me figure out how this one comes off, And I don't know, maybe we might just do away with it and put that on, because it's going to look better. But let me see what we're working with first, because this wing has a third brake light in it right here. Now, I don't know if that can be moved back to here. I don't know. So let's find out. I'm going to set the camera up and we're just going to dig into this. So there you go. You can mount anything you want to any model you want, whether you care if it fits right or not. Just goes to show you. I guess I'll show you like the interior. It turned out really good. The floor mats I got are really nice. They cover the complete floor. Seat covers. It's a nice little car. And then I have Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, and that thing. And the gas mileage in this thing is freaking phenomenal, okay? When I drove it to the enhanced inspection station, I'm blinding you on purpose so you can't see this car. I drove it, and I drove it hard the whole way to the enhanced inspection station and back, and I got 40 miles to the gallon, running it hard. Ashley took it on a 2-hour trip to Lancaster the other day, and she has a heavier foot than I do. She got 38 going down and back. Like, it's phenomenal. But it's also like driving in a soda can, and Ashley was making fun the whole time. So anyways, if you like this video and you like new projects, you probably ought to stick around. If you like the Honda and you think I should keep it, then go ahead and dislike this video, because it's not happening. It took a quick couple days just to assess the situation. I was like, I had it set in my head I was going to drive that thing all summer, and now I'm like, I'll drive it for a couple months, but then I was like, I think I want something nicer, maybe a little bigger. So I bid and I win. And anyways, I guess you guys will see that later. I will see you on the next episode on Wrecked.
What? Do you know it's bedtime, right? Yeah, well, no, you gotta go to bed. What? No, don't. It's not playtime. Mommy said she's gonna take you from the couch because it's time for bed. Okay? He says bedtime. And sister's over here, squeezed in. There's a cat bed right here. Why? What? Look. Hey. Look. Right here.
Sheldon.
0 F's given.
Sheldon.
This boy knows when it's bedtime. He comes in and he plops down right here every night on mommy's side. And then when daddy comes to bed, then he comes over and sees daddy. Huh.
All right, go get it. Go get lay down.
You want to say good night? Goodbye? No, it's bath time.